Hello and welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. I'm joined... You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. Darcy wins the first tap. He's run into trouble. Coleman made the footy his. Kicks to half forward. Clark picks off the pass. He's generally a good kick. Switkowski has found some space. What's he got on offer? That's an impressive mark. Young feeling the heat.
The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
That'll be play on. Ignoring the corridor for now. Bailey, Fletcher. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Hipwood, that one was always his.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
It gives everyone a shot at confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
The Lions are off to the ideal start. Brayshaw, Young. Can he find a teammate? That's wasteful. Normally delivers. Jackson reads the ball so well. Frederick is the target and he marks. Into the pocket he goes. Amos can go back and shoot at goal.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He's got it done.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity and a cool finish as well.
The Dockers have opened their account. Brayshaw, he's under close attention. Sarong, Clark, can he get a kick away? That's a bruising tackle.
The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
Kicks inside the forward 50. Pearce, couldn't quite. Wagner, desperate to win it back. That was almost handed to him. Neal, handball off was good. Throws it on the boot. Ryan saves the day. Danaher didn't need to be asked twice. Cameron fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Hipwood, this is travelling close to the behind post. A disappointing effort.
To break the deadlock. Will they lead by 6 or 1?
Doesn't often waste it.
Blast away and that's out on the full.
That might attract a pack. No one can mark. Dunkley. He shoots at goal. Has the kick. No good. He's off. Pearce brings it back in. Cameron in heavy traffic. Sets sail for home and he has delivered.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Lions were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Darcy, Young, met solidly. Jackson gathers it cleanly on the wing. Bad error there. Bailey. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. That's not a mark. I think he called for that. Hipwood commands the footy.
They've hit the ground running and a goal here will give them a handy break.
Needs to get this one bending, but can't.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Away he goes. Ryan heads wide with the kick in. The kick was centimetre perfect. The Dockers might be able to start something. The Lions have denied them the corridor. Sarong read it well and claims the mark. Can he hit a target? Jackson. moving the footy laterally. Frederick. They're a big chance here. Quality delivery by foot. Heads for full forward. Dunkley is there in defence. Kicks to a contest. Chapman takes an excellent grab. Jackson. Searching kick. He's normally better than that. The Lions under great pressure. Andrews. McCluggage. Dunkley. Thought his way through it. McInerney. Just has to hit a target. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. They'll bide their time. They've given it back. Towards half forward with the kick. Oh, that is a contender for mark of the round. Crosses the paint. No one can mark. Ryan. They've put themselves under pressure. It's a desperate tackle. The umpire says he had no prior. Darcy showing his skills. Amos. It's a tough game. He's given it everything. Will it clear the goal line? Probing ball. Good thinking and good execution too. Jackson. That's not ideal. Frederick gets to the front spot. Picking their way through. Sturt drops into the hole and marks. Brayshaw in the forward pocket can have a shot. They need a mark. Robertson tries to spike it out of the danger zone. He'll feel that one. He's been busy so far. Cox wins it back. Great mark. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Dunkley collects the half volley. McCluggage. He's besieged. Ball up in the shadows of quarter time. The Lions with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
Not a lot on the highlights reel so far. It's been dour, but some of the tackling and other defensive acts have been great to see. The defensive side of the game has come a long way, even in the past 10 years. Every player on the field has to think defensively now, or they don't play.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
It's no coincidence that the team that kicks better at goal generally wins the game.
Ryan heads wide with the kick in. That's skillful. Chapman. His field kicking is normally first rate. Clark. Takes it out wide. McCluggage gathers. Cox read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Sees something he likes. Going at his first and he's got it.
Neither team is able to string goals together or generate any meaningful momentum. It's an engrossing battle.
Neither side able to string goals together. The big men fly. Dunkley, terrific tackle. The umpire will have it. Punch clear. They cannot keep him quiet. McCluggage. Clever kick. Young making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Fletcher. That won't make the distance. The Dockers have got lucky there. Brings it out wide. Good work rate. The Lions guarding the corridor. Chapman. Aish. He's got an option in the centre square. Thumped away. McInerney. Danaher. The defenders will be nervous. Pearce. Judge the flight well. Can they keep the footy this time? Poor disposal. Keeps letting them down. Drives it inside the forward 50. Good disciplined defence. Cameron. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Sturt. Clark. Out of the congestion. Tracy. He's wrapped up. Lester is calm in a crisis. A chance to clear now. Turned over on centre wing. Jackson. That's a big play.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
Needs that to come back.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Away he goes. Coleman tasked with the kick in. He might have thought about the corridor. Danaher had it and lost it. Ryan gets to it first. Good tackle. That's come off the side of the boot.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded. Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
It's a high ball. Punched away. Payne. And they're out of trouble. Young cuts it off. They'll go back inside 50 here. Sturt wins the contest hands down. Andrews taking no chances.
They're piling the pressure on, and if they can keep it up, the rewards will come.
Have they weathered the storm? Archie is hard to beat one-on-one. Aish has it now on centre wing. He just dropped it.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Bit of a nothing kick. It's come unstuck. Heads towards half forward. Defence 101 there. Neil kicks to space. Cameron. What a hand pass. Berry. The Lions look well drilled. McInerney on a lead. Who's at home? Young wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Sturt had his name written all over it. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Touch and go.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
1 point game. McInerney with the tap. Dunkley leaves it behind. He's suddenly a popular man. Darcy running in support. Amos takes the hand pass. This would give them the lead. Has he got it?
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Coleman to bring it back in. Lester, that's good work rate. And they're away. Cameron dishes it off. Starcevic, he's so clean with the footy. Archie heads towards the half-forward flank. It's no place for the faint-hearted. McCluggage, he's stopped in his tracks. Danaher, he'll be sore in the morning. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. You have to love the commitment. Berry heads for the pocket. Wagner showing why he's such a good defender. It's a poor kick. McInerney clears the area. Delivers it inside 50. Neil, that might have been dropping the ball. Ryan, ever reliable. Sarong, Chapman, Zorko accepted the invitation. Who was he aiming for? Hipwood. He's got it!
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Lions are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Bailey. Hipwood. Strong grab.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say?
He'll be itching for an opportunity to make up for that.
Away he goes. Ryan with the footy. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. McInerney, he's done brilliantly. Wagner with a terrific mark deep in defence. Amos, great hands there. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Brayshaw takes a beauty. The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Lions deserve to be 2 kicks in front. They could potentially have been further in front, but a few opportunities got away from them in the first half. They're playing a confident brand of footy and sticking to their game plan. As they typically do, they're effectively telling their opponents they're going to have to play pretty well to beat us.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Jackson centres it. Sturt has marked in front of goal. They've picked their way through. Lace out. Great footy.
Kicking at his first.
That's close. He liked it off the boot.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
Coleman to bring it in. Honours the lead. What can they generate? Young intercepts. He's kicked it high. Berry went bang. Hurried kick goes very wide. Manages to find a teammate. I've liked his game today. No one can mark. Archie snares the loose ball. And inside 50 goes begging. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Jackson. Is anyone home? That's an impressive mark.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
That is going very close.
They've got to start making these opportunities count.
Coleman tasked with the kick in. Rayner working hard and presenting well. Can they get it forward this time? That's not 15. Dunkley. The defence is disorganised. The Lions looking dangerous. The distance is the only problem. It's fallen short. Amos with a chance to relieve the pressure. Good kick. Sturt. Onto the non-preferred. Brayshaw read it well and claims the mark.
Straight in front, should not miss.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. This is promising. Amos gets his kick despite the heat. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
For a little breathing space.
Struck it well. No problems there.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Dockers have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Dunkley, Cameron, by hand. It's a big kick. Is it big enough? Cox is a good judge of a ball in flight. Quality delivery by foot. What a game he's having. That's a strong mark. Looking to extend this margin. Punched away. Andrews. Cox spoils. McCluggage in the centre square. Danaher got to the right position and hung on.
Must kick goal in a close match.
Goes long.
That's a shank.
Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Switkowski receives a neat pass at halfback. Jackson, that one was always his. Feeds it out. Young. Inside 50 with the kick. Punched away. Navigated the traffic. Jackson, he's been dispossessed.
Run down, great chase.
Goes very wide. No wonder coaches go grey. He's off. Can he impose himself on the match? Punched away. Starcevic. He's under close attention. Plays the percentages. Aish takes an excellent grab. That's not going to work. This is great ball movement and should result in a goal.
For number 4.
Looks good. He steered it through.
They've risen to the challenge and are playing inspired football.
The Dockers with a bit of breathing space now. Neil, Wilmot, under pressure, closed him down, gets the kick away. And that's a letdown. You can see their confidence growing. Not good footy there. That'll go close to the line. Wagner went bang and will have a throw in.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Dockers might be more conservative with the footy now and try to ensure that they don't cough up a late goal.
Darcy has rucked tirelessly. Clark in the thick of it as ever. Almost an accidental intercept. Starcevic wins it back. Great mark. Delivers it inside 50. Punched away. Rayner. How will the umpire see this? Dunkley runs in and bangs it home.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The Lions snare a badly needed goal. They're going hammer and tong. McCluggage, boot to ball just in time. Cox, not a lot of space to work with. Desperate defence. Dunkley. Hipwood, all's well that ends well.
He'd almost have to fall over to miss from here.
It's there!
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
The Dockers have got their noses in front as we turn for home. but you get the feeling there'll be some lead changes in the final term. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
You can pour over the stat sheets all you like, but when the game's on the line and there's little or nothing in it late, when everyone's exhausted, the only question that matters is who will be tough enough for long enough.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Good looking kick. Chapman has found some space towards the boundary line. Sarong. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Frederick takes the mark and can extend the margin. Sarong, dangerous to leave on his own.
This will ease the nerves just a little.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Dockers are really taking it to them today. McInerney, McCluggage, Bailey. He's besieged. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Chapman. Nelia's going to get crunched if he took possession. It's a desperate tackle. He's not one to take a backward step. He's got it!
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Lions are within a point. Met solidly. Clark. Chapman knew where the help was. Amos. It's a hot footy. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Cameron. What can he do with it? Bailey. Fletcher. They've got them on the overlap. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
He kicked this more often than not.
Kicking for his first. Punched away.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Ryan to bring it in. Can they get something going? Sarong. Goes laterally. Chapman. That could come back to bite. The kick was ill-directed. Turned over on centre wing. Going for territory. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Brayshaw gets to the front spot.
Straightforward, you would think.
He's a good set shot and he's buried that one.
It hasn't been his best day, certainly, but he's still found ways to impact the match.
The Dockers restore their one-goal buffer. The Lions have been gallant. McCluggage, Bailey, they're building something dangerous here. No wonder the forwards are frustrated. Robertson in the right spot at the right time. That's a bruising tackle. He's on song today, but he's missed this one.
The Dockers have got to be a bit sharper in defence. They're fortunate they weren't punished on that occasion.
Ryan heads to the pocket, goes wide. Cox can keep it moving. Not good off the boot. No one can mark, and they see it out.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
Well, it's a real scrap out there at the moment. Both sides looking pretty disciplined and structurally sound.
It's been a great duel between the two big men. Clark, he's caught. Jackson, slick hands. Sarong heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
He just needed to steady himself better before kicking on that occasion.
McKenna to bring it in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Up and under. Not his finest moment. Uses the non-preferred. Sturt is hard to beat one-on-one.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
McKenna to bring it in. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Darcy, he put himself in the line of fire. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Switkowski, he hasn't kicked it very well. Brayshaw!
A huge kick in the context of the match.
Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
The Dockers having a good patch. It's a tough game. Clark, Sarong, goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind. McKenna goes towards half-back. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field. The Dockers look to be coming home strong. Aish has drifted forward and marked. They're playing with purpose and poise. Brayshaw working hard and being rewarded.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
Well, they weren't concerned before. They should be now. The big men fly. They have a good understanding, those two. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. The Lions haven't thrown the towel in. It's no place for the faint-hearted. He's suddenly a popular man. Cox takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Robertson read that one right off the boot. That's great footy.
These half chances can often be the difference.
It's a high kick, a real rainmaker.
Lost his radar there.
Wanting to get on with the job. The Dockers are finishing with a wet sail. Good thinking and good execution too. Brayshaw. Maybe he could have gone himself. Lester mops that one up. Starcevic marks in the back pocket. The Dockers forcing them out wide. The Dockers emerged victorious. They were challenged, but they were good enough to stare down their gallant opponents and pocket the win. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us.